between Luminosity Gaming and Team Liquid. This is going to be Team Liquid's map choice, so Luminosity gets their side choice on it, and let's see if Luminosity can knock this out in 2 matches, or do we have to go to a 3rd map?
Well, I mean, certainly,
wow.
like... Okay. Yeah, that was really fast, right?
That was extremely fast between that. I mean, right there. And the trade-outs happened really quick. I mean, 2 players went down so fast between Fur and Steel, then both of them got dropped extremely fast also. So Liquid in that B bomb site. That's going to be Hiko taking down Bolts. That's a good opener for Liquid so far, but Cold absolutely melts Liquid. They're 2-on-2 at this point. They're going to commit to it. They got to get into this bomb site to try and prevent the initial round going in favor of Team Liquid.
Yeah, Luminosity trying to make this retake here, but Adren holding them off, and the bomb is planted for him as well, so we'll have a great opportunity. And yeah, it's going to be lost off the timer no matter what happens here, and Liquid will take the pistol, even though Cole gets the final frag. And thinking about it here, I mean, Liquid's certainly the favorite for this map. They've even beat Luminosity head-to-head recently on it during the PGL finals in a pretty one-sided fashion, too. I think it was like 16-8 or something. And over time, Liquid has always established themselves as being a very good team on catch in the NA region, whereas when you look at Luminosity, they've rarely had any success in this map, to be honest. The only teams they've really beat are like lower-level North American teams. Against any big opponent, they've, you know, fallen on this map, so... a map 3 is likely, but then again, Inferno went different than we thought too, so we'll have to see.
Oh, Steel gets aggressive out in mid, and Nitro will take him down with the Mag 10. Steel had a swag in his hand, I believe that's what he was pushing with there, and Liquid so far into this anti-eco of theirs. They've already taken out Steel. Cold there goes Fur, so Fallen and Bolts will be the last 2 left alive. And Elige is able to get Fur out of the way, so Fallen and Bolts both pushing out through mid. They're going to drop down Hiko, so they want to go get that gun. They can pick up the swag, and it's going to be Fallen who boosts his teammate Bolts up to go get the gun. That was dropped, and Bolts is going to be alive with the Galil, but Nitro pushes back through the vents and catches both Fallen and Bolts. It'll be 2-0 in favor of Liquid.
Yeah, I mean, this is Nitro's playground. Same with the Liege. I mean, you're going to see them constantly rushing out of mid to get that quick mid control with those 2 entry fraggers, or you'll see Nitro and Liege in tandem pushing out of A main to make those heavy A site hits work. I mean, this is the map where those 2 guys can really shine for Liquid, and we'll see that, you know, continuously be attempted throughout this game. But apparently, we have had a slight pause here for some reason, so not quite sure what it's about, but we are locked down for now.
Just waiting for the pause to get over with, and then we can go back live into round 3. But Liquid, of course, they got the pistol. All they had to do is hold on for 2 anti-ecos. And it looks like Fugly's lagging, so he's going to restart his router. So we're going to be out a few minutes here for him to restart his router, so we can go back live into this game one more time. So while we're waiting for Fugly to fix this, I think we're going to go on break. We don't really have too much to talk about. I mean, they just won a pistol and they got an anti-eco off, so as soon as Fugly is done restarting his router and he's back in, we're going to bring this back live with round number 3 between Team Liquid and Luminosity Gaming. And everybody, we are now back with your iBUYPOWER Fall Invitational Grand Finals here between Luminosity Gaming and Team Liquid. I'm misled. With me is Dust Moret. We are bringing you map number 2 between these 2 teams. Match medic issues have been solved. We're into round 3. Team Liquid took the initial 2. Just trying to hold on for one more anti-eco to make it 3-0 in favor of Team Liquid.
Right, as they're off to a good start here on Liquid on this T side. Again, just swarming the mid as fast as possible with Nitro, Elige, and Hiko, and getting that control. Of course, Luminosity is on the save. They will be stacking the A bomb site, gambling to the side, and hoping to see if they can't find a result from it. But you got to think that Liquid should be able to get the 3-0 here.
Yeah, Liquid has the gun advantage. All they have to do is just get this anti-eco in their favor. And again, Liquid is favored to win this map, as Luminosity was favored to win Inferno, which ended up going into overtime and barely was a win for Luminosity, but they won nonetheless. And Liquid is just mopping up right now. Bolts is the only one to get a frag inside that bomb site. So now it's all going to be up to Fur here. 19 HP. He tries to repeat from heaven, and he ends up getting caught by Nitro with the Mac 10. That's going to be 3-0 in favor of Liquid.
Yeah, so they complete that 3-0 start that they so wanted. They're going to see Luminosity buy up here, but still not even the best. I mean, they have a P90 on Steel, just a FAMAS on Fur. I'm not sure if they just invested too heavy on the anti-ecos, and that's why they're so broke, or what. I'm kind of surprised they wouldn't have a full comfortable buy here. Am I missing something?
I don't know what they bought second round, because it's been an hour since we had second round. So I don't know. I can't remember if they bought out into it. I don't know. We started from round 3 after the first 2 had happened, so I'm assuming apparently they spent a little bit of money into that second round to try and get an eco off. It didn't work out for them, so now they're not able to make the full comfortable buy yet. That's why you got Steel with the Pro 90 and you got Fur with the FAMAS, whereas Fallen does have a Zomb, but no utility to work with it.
Right.
And the 2 M4 players have 0 utility, but they do have head armor.
What the 2 entry fraggers for Liquid have made it up mid to highway. Again, they love to do this on the T side, just getting up this mid and just pinching this A bomb site. Cold trying to slip into a pocket where he can make a play happen. But I mean, Liquid has so much room to work with here. Nitro marches in for 2 frags.
But Liquid is going to force their way into that A-bomb site, end up taking down Bolts, Fallen, and Cold. Molotov comes down, Steel lands right in that thing, where it lands right at his feet. He runs right through it. He did pick up the AWP. If he does choose to save here and can't get away with it, he can drop it for Fallen into the next round. It's going to be tough with Nitro, able to just step right out and get the one-tap onto him. So Fur will go on to the save with just a FAMAS in his hands, and that'll be 4-0 in favor of Team Liquid.
And again, Liquid's just been so hot these past few days, especially Nitro. Look at him. I mean, he's just so fast. No one even has a chance to even react to him. I think he gets 4 frags on that round, so just a big play from him. Now that he's on a map he's more familiar with, that the team's more comfortable on, you're starting to see him really shine the way that he can when he's on form. Elige not too far behind either, that secondary entry fragger. So just continue to watch Liquid just storm this mid, probably maybe some heavy A hits as well, with just using Nitro and Elige to do these early map control grabs or late A hits that are usually very successful for them.
So into round 5 now. It's going to be Liquid with a huge advantage here, as Luminosity Gaming only has some pistols to go forward with. But it's still going to be a 5-on-5, and Liquid trying to make this a 5th round. Just hanging out in mid. Actually, Fugly over outside the B bomb site will be able to pick up Steel. Steel was trying to get out, get a little aggressive outside the halls towards the sunroom to get some information going for his team. And only found a terrorist from Team Liquid who took him down, and Hiko drops down through checkered B bomb site, wide open now. Her falls. There goes Fallen in heaven. Bolts is going to be right behind him trying to work up, but I think about the same thing's going to happen to him. He tries to get one, and Fugly will rip him. So Fugly gets 2, so now only Cold is left alive. He's going to be 1 versus 5 as he's working his way through T-spawn.
And he could pick up Elige, who is low on HP, and he will. So that's an AK he might be able to grab. But Fugly, I mean, he's going to be right there to catch on to it. And Cold pulls out smoke, trying to use that to get away. But Fugly too fast. And Fugly, one of those extremity players for Liquid, usually going to be towards the B side of the map on this terrorist side. Gets 3 frags on the round, so well done. It was an eco, though, from Luminosity, so that did help him out. But this time, it is going to be a full purchase here from Luminosity. And actually, their first one, because if you remember, on the 4th round, they even had like a P90 and a FAMAS and all this other crazy business. Now that they have a full comfortable buy, so we'll see what they can do with it. As last time, Liquid was able to have their way with mid and split that A-bomb site 3 ways, and this time it seems like they're staging up more towards A main just for a really heavy A hit, with Fugly lurking over towards the mid garage and Hiko in the door.
Now, Team Liquid with the gun advantage, as we're actually have Luminosity going to go back into a buy, or I should say equipment advantage, considering Fallen only has body armor, didn't have the greatest economy to get a full buy off here, whereas Team Liquid, full, healthy, comfortable buy. They're going to be up by 1 player now. It'll be a 4-on-3. Steel makes it a 3-on-3. Inside the A-bomb site, Hiko steps out of the squeaky door, takes Steel down, and that's going to make this a 3-on-2 now. Fur having to push up on the rotate once again from the truck, has Fallen with the AWP. He's going to rotate through A main. He's going to get a shot off on Fugly, and Fur pushing up, takes down Hiko, but Adren is there to capitalize and takes him down. And Adren got to plant inside this smoke. Fallen probably doesn't know where he's at. It's just up to Adren. How does he rotate out of this? Drops another smoke down, so Fallen has to know he was at least somewhere to the left initially. No idea where he's at now, and Fallen's going to be working up. Now he knows for sure he's over near the white truck. Fallen going to try and pick this op shot off.
Yeah, I mean, Adren has backed up, though, and he has the angle, so even if Fallen peeks into him, he should have it. And Fallen continues to go in, and Adren grabs it, so a hat trick there for Adren. And that's just Liquid doing their default, you know, medium-paced A-hit there. Nitro and Elige again leading the charge, helping to get the entries. Hiko from the door had one as well, and then Adren closes it out with 3 kills of his own. So, I mean, Liquid, they've had all they wanted so far on this terrorist side as they're up 6-0. This is kind of what we expected, to be honest. We all thought that Inferno was Luminosity's map and Cash would be for Liquid, and so far that is how it's playing out here on this second map.
So round 7 is getting underway here with Liquid still perfect, 6-0 over Luminosity Gaming. Liquid trying to close this game out, or close this first half out, I should say. Try and go undefeated on this one, because if they don't win this map, they're going to have to go to, or well, that's going to do it for them, considering Luminosity won map number 1. So Liquid has to win this one to force map number 3 and take the win away from Luminosity.
Yeah, and that third map would be Mirage, which Liquid does have a head-to-head win over on Luminosity recently in the PGL final, but a map that Luminosity is well known for, so that could be a crazy third map. But so far, it's been Liquid dominating here this T side of Cash, much like they did earlier in the tournament against 3's Up yesterday, as Luminosity was on the save this round, and Liquid having no trouble mopping it up here as they will progress to round number 7 in just a moment's time. And there you have it. 7-0 here for Liquid, and Luminosity, much different from Inferno, where it was a tight race to double overtime. You see Luminosity not really having much in the tank here for this CT side Cash.
Getting underway now with round number 8 here, and Liquid is holding firm, so maximum loss bonus coming out for Luminosity. They're going to be able to buy again, but nothing they've done yet has gained any traction. Liquid is just, at least so far, a little too good on Cash here, but we should see Luminosity adjusting their playstyle. They are a team that can adjust very well against another team, learn what they're doing, try and change the course of the game by adjusting and making those proper adjustments. So let's see if they can do that too quickly, or
right.
Sooner before later, I should say.
And Fall has the opening 2 picks on the round. He caught a Dren boosted, and he catches Nitro, so that's big to stop the main tools that Liquid use to get minute control early in rounds right in their tracks, and Cold coming up with a third. So, I mean, this round is quickly falling apart for Liquid. We'll see if Elish Nico can recover, but there's a player boosted, and Elish jumps right into it. Doesn't realize there's a player right above him here, and Bolts will grab him, leaving Hiko alone. The door player, he pushes out. He will get the boosted player Bolts, but yeah, he'll get caught by the Alpha falling inside the site. And finally, Luminosity put a point on the board.
Yeah, Luminosity, they're preventing Team Liquid from going up 8-0 over them, but now we have to worry about them getting reset here. And Luminosity does want to be put in that situation. They need to get 2 in a row, help bolster their economy, get themselves out of that instantaneous reset. And even still, with Steel alive, he's still got 4K in the bank, so it's not going to be horrible for them, but a majority of his teammates are thoroughly bought out into this.
Right.
And, Nitro going to chase down that flashbang, try to come out mid, but falling on the boost, looking over the smoke. We'll be able to take down a Liege on the boost, and that is going to be a 5-4 advantage for Luminosity.
The bomb's actually down on the boosted portion here at mid, so that's going to be a task to get that back. And the real difference here these last 2 rounds is Luminosity's contesting mid well with Fallen's op. They're slowing down Nitro and Elish. They're not allowing them to grab things for free. And that bomb is still stuck up there. I think now they've kind of realized, and they're starting to push in and grab it. Hiko, in the meantime, at the door, has found a pick on the A side of the map, so he's even back up to a 4-on-4. But again, a second round in a row where Luminosity will be boosted. Liquid may not expect that a second time in a row like that.
So Liquid going to be trying to work their way towards that A bomb site, or at least just Hiko is trying to work his way into the A bomb site. The rest of his team is working towards B. They have them split. Hiko tries to check up top, doesn't see anything, fires off a little bit of noise there to try and see if he can pull anybody. Not able to get anything out of it. They're just going to sit 2 players in each bomb site as they're even here. And look, they're expecting the fake to be coming, so they smoke off the entrance. Throw a flashbang out, but there's still plenty of time for Liquid to wait a little bit longer off those smokes. And Furr's going to get fired out, and he's still going to be able to find the shot on the Fugly somehow. Nitro goes down also, so Dren will be trying to work through the checker room. Tries to peek out. Steel is right there in his face, puts himself in that corner. And Dren peeks out. Can he catch Furr? Furr is very weak, but the rotate is coming in as Hiko does take down Steel. Time ticking away. They don't have a lot of time to gunfight here, and they are not going to be able to make this happen. So Hiko, or Dren, excuse me, is going to have to go on the save.
Yeah, I mean, that was Liquid, you know, trying to double back over to the B bomb site. They used some nice Molotovs to flush players out of position, but even though they made Furr move out of his spot, Furr still got those 2 frags on those first 2 Liquid members into the B bomb site. So Luminosity, again, contesting mid early in rounds much better, and then being able to hold off that late B hit, mostly on the back of Furr there. So there you have it, 7-2. Luminosity slowly creeping back into the game here, but Liquid still had plenty of cash to full buy here, and they've had a great half overall. So will Liquid continue to dominate, or has LG finally found their rhythm, and will they be able to start putting some points on the board here?
Yeah, so they are able to make that 2 rounds for themselves in a row now, but Liquid gonna force their way into this A bomb site. That's gonna be Elish able to take down Cold. Can he keep this rolling in his favor? Fallen's right there around the corner, already pushed up. Highway, he's going with the op. Fast ends up taking down Nitro. And Bolt,
oh man,
they're not even ready. No communication there. They don't even call him. And Elige gets left alone on an island against Fur and gets taken down. And man, Bolts, what great timing to make that play.
I mean, you thought Liquid had it. Elige comes in, gets the opening pick, and things are looking good for Liquid. But Fallen, he somehow sneaks in and grabs Nitro with the op, eliminating one of the big, weapons for Liquid, and able to get away with it too for free. And then, as you noticed, just Bolts, big hat trick there in the corner of the site, uncontested, forcing Elige into a 1v3. He quickly got two, but couldn't find the final one there. And so Liquid not going to be able to secure that round, but still plenty of money in the bank. So they're still full buying out here. Luminosity, though, if they can put one more on the board, they would finally force Liquid to save, I would think, unless a bomb plant comes out. But at the same time, these rounds have been close, so Luminosity has 3 guys bought out to $0 and 1 to 50. So if they lose this, they're in double save territory. So this is really important they secure this, and this battle at the boost.
Oh man, Adren a little bit too ready for Cold. Ends up taking him down, tries to drop a grenade on Fur, but Fur uses the smoke to cross over. He's just waiting here. Another flashbang comes out. He's completely blind, can't pick up this shot. Elige will take him down, so Fallen with the op in hand. Gonna get forced to the mid, and that is gonna allow Team Liquid to try and rotate this towards Nitro all the way up the highway. Fallen takes him down. He's looking for Elige, gets Elige also. Can he find some more out of A main? Trying to see if Hiko pushes up on him, but I don't think anybody will. They're just gonna smoke him out. And he still hits the shot on the bug. He works it into a 2-on-2 here. And Fallen with the Pro 90. Can he make something happen? They pick up the bomb. And Fallen's actually gonna rotate back in that direction also. So they're both at headshot now, down at the bottom of highway.
This was a 5-on-2. It is now a 2-on-2 solely because Fallen hit some ridiculous shots with that AWP. As we're going to see if they can complete this free take here now that they've put it in to this winnable 2 versus 2 situation. Adren at the forklift, Steel going to run out. Adren hears him cross. We'll peek out. We'll grab the kill up the Fallen. He needs to ace to win this round, but he can't do it. He goes there to get him. And there you have it. Liquid put it up to 8. And honestly, it's very likely going to be 10. Luminosity has no money except for on Fallen. And so they're going to likely have to double save with so many guys at 1,400.
This is absolutely a rough look here. If you're going to be Luminosity Gaming, trying to get out of this, but I mean, Fallen does buy himself an op and 2 flashbangs, so he's hoping that he can make some magic happen here.
I mean, it's a double save. He's the one guy that had a lot of money, so you might as well give him what he's good with. He had a big multi-frag round last round. Maybe he can get you into this one with this op, as we are going to see Liquid putting 2 in the door. That's mostly because Adren's moving that op in a different location, looking for a pick, but no, I'm going to give it to him just yet, as it seems like Liquid are looking to hit the save on site yet again.
So Adren and company trying to work their way out through A. They're sending somebody over towards the sunroom over there. Who is that? I believe that's going to be Fugly over there at sunroom at B. Just trying to see if he can catch anybody pushing out. And Luminosity going to be on an eco, except for Fallen with the op in his hands. There's going to be a 3-man stack at the A bomb site that Team Liquid's going to have to work their way through.
All right.
Let's see if they can force in.
I mean, yeah, Hiko gets 1 here, but LG holding on okay. They've got it into a 3 versus 3, and Fallen's op is still up, and Steel's still hiding over here at the forklift.
Ooh, Steel finally goes down. Fugly is able to take him out of the round, so Fallen and Fur are up. So the op still in the hands of Fallen. He can work this into a pick if he's able to, but Hiko right there behind the box, and Fur gets him somehow, just absolutely shreds him. And Adren, he's going to peek out with his op. He's got 2 blind players, almost hits the shot, but Fur survives somehow until Adren does that, and there goes Fallen op. Not able to do anything that round. Didn't even get a single frag with it. Only the pistols were able to get kills, and that's going to be Liquid up 9-3 over Luminosity.
Luminosity going to be saving again this time. They won't have Fallen top as part of the equation, so this is likely just another easy round here from Liquid, though that round went much closer than anticipated, if we're honest about it. Wasn't really the comfortable win Liquid hoped for, but they will have another opportunity and an easy round here and now, as they are just rolling out a great T-side on this map. I mean, this map is one of the more balanced maps in the rotation, but it's still impressive that they're able to get this much on T.
Yeah, Fur does open this round up, round 13, with a CZ in his hands, able to take down Elige, and Fallen is also pushed up with a pistol in his hands. Oh, tries to back out and just gets ripped right there, and I believe that was a teammate that just shredded him. Yes, it was. It was Steel that hit him right in the back of the head, and Adren ends up throwing the nade over the boost, gets the frag onto him, so now we're going to be 4-4, even things out, but Team Liquid with the gun advantage.
Yeah, they do have the gun advantage, and they are posturing up over here. Still at mid. They haven't committed anything just yet. There is a squeaky door push here from Cold. He's just holding the corner, though. He's not pushing. He's just waiting to see if someone's going to feed him a frag, but instead Liquid will shift their attention to the B side of the map. Fugly has been lurking this position. He knows it's clear, so they will move into the lobby and begin to work themselves into the site. There are two in the area, Bolts and Fur does have an AK, but he gets eliminated immediately.
Fugly able to take down Fur. That's going to make that a 4-on-3 advantage, working towards that B bomb site as Steel gets caught on the rotate thanks to Hiko. So Bolt is down and near CT trying to work his way through. And we actually have the flank coming out from Cold all the way at the end of B Halls. He's going to rotate out a mid, but he's going to run directly into Hiko, and Hiko can't take him down. Cold will get him with the CC-75. Now we're going to be 3 versus 2. No kit, though. And time is running out for Luminosity to try and force the issue. They're not going to be able to get it, but Cold will be able to get himself a gun more than likely at Sunroom after this bomb explodes.
Yeah, maybe. Adren is here with the op, though, so that's kind of the one thing he has to get past, but he'll actually move into mid instead. I don't know if there's anything really here for him to grab. Maybe he can catch
He's got to be careful,
CT
though.
Spawn. And he gets caught by Nitro. So there you have it. Liquid up 10-3. So another big T-side from them in this tournament on cash. And again, this is just kind of what we thought would happen. I mean, Liquid's such a good cash team, and Luminosity has never really been good on this map, and you're kind of seeing the result of that combination.
So score will be 10-3 as we hit round 14. Liquid up in dominating fashion right now, and Luminosity gonna have to buy into this. Not gonna be a healthy buy, as you can see. 3 of their players without body armor, but they have, or without head armor, but they have full utility coming out between the rest of them, and 4 M4s with 1 FAMAS. And Luminosity getting a little aggressive in A main here, trying to force the issue with Cold already going down to 14, now 7 HP.
I mean, Luminosity's trying to change it up. They know they've been giving Liquid like this comfortable launching pad to run their tactics, and so they're trying to disrupt that early. They know that Liquid loves the A side of the map and they love mid, so they're trying to take away one of those options away from them, but it didn't work. I mean, Cole takes a lot of damage. Yeah, he gets away, but he's still lit. I'm waiting to see if this op spam is actually going to hit Bolts. That would be pretty incredible, but looks like it will not. But look at this. Nitro's parked in mid. They have so much map control to work with here.
Hiko already over by that squeaky door, and that advantage for Luminosity Gaming forced up into A main has really slowed Team Liquid down. I mean, we're still 5-on-5 into round 14. No frags come out yet until Adren hits the headshot, piercing headshot on the Poland. Bolts will be able to trade out a Liege as Nitro got cold, and good flashbang comes out from Bolts. He's only able to get 1 off that before Fugly turns around and takes him down, and that'll be 3-on-2 now towards the A bomb site with Steel and Fur on the rotate.
Yeah, I mean, Luminosity did well to kind of hold A main and slow Liquid down, but Nitro had mid control the entire time, and once Adren hit that op shot, Liquid was able to capitalize on it and just explode onto the A site, and they're going to find themselves yet another round this half to go up 11-3 unless Steel and Fur come up huge, but Steel already down, and Fur has been discovered as well by Hiko, so he'll double up. And there you have it, Liquid in dominating fashion this map. This isn't anything like the first map where it was a close race. This seems to be Liquid just charging out in front, and they haven't looked back yet.
So round at 15, the final round of the half. We're about to get underway with it. Team Liquid up 11-3. Commanding presence so far from the T side of this. Luminosity needs to get this 4th round here. Otherwise, if they drop that pistol, it's going to be close to map point on map 2 really, really fast.
Yeah, I mean, this could be a quick map if it holds out like this, and then we'll go on to Mirage, which should be a better matchup, I would think, given the history of Luminosity, but also given Liquid's recent results on it. As Liquid, again, looking over towards this A and mid split. We do have an even situation at this point, thanks to Elige, but there is a boosted player here. But he gets caught by Elige at Highway.
So Elige's able to take down Bolts, as Dust just said. Cold trying to smoke the Molotov out. He's got to be careful. Steps out, gets one, quickly traded. That's going to be Steel and Fur, last 2 left alive with just a swag and a CZ in their hands to make something happen against Hiko, Fugly, and Adren. There goes Fur. Steel's going to push up. He gets spotted out already, and Hiko will take him down. So half in favor of Team Liquid, 12-3 over Luminosity Gaming.
Yeah, I mean, I can't say I'm too surprised as well as Liquid has played this map recently and how good their form has looked. I think they just got caught on an odd map on Inferno, so they're back to playing on the form we've seen them on recently between PGL, this tournament, and the CEVO Pro League. And they have a massive lead here. It would take a tremendous effort from Luminosity on their terrorist side to be able to pull this thing back in reach. Now, Luminosity is known to be probably a bit more of a T-sided team, to be honest, and this map has a balance to it. So, I mean, there's a chance for Luminosity to make something out of this, but it's all up to that pistol round, certainly.
Yeah, it's gonna be a very tough comeback for them to make happen. But I mean, we've already seen it happen, so we'll have to see how it goes. They could stun us again, but more than likely this should be a Liquid map, and then we should be going to Mirage, which will be a knife for science, which will be an interesting matchup between these two teams.
Yeah, I mean, I think at this point I'm really expecting map 3. It would be incredible if Luminosity somehow brings this back and makes this a game. I mean, it's been such a great tournament thus far. We had fun with the consolation final earlier, and now we're here in the grand finals, and we had a great first map. Had a little bit of a rocky road to get to the second map, but now we're finally deep into it here. But Liquid absolutely dominant so far, and the whole team's really pitching in. That frag distribution's so tight on that side. Everyone had their moments, but I mean, it was really Hiko and actually Jaren with the big numbers there, but it was also due to Nitro and Elise getting those openers and giving Hiko and Jaren some easier duels to take.
It's going to be Elise who opens it up, able to get 2 before he finally goes down. Even trade. Going to be 3-on-3. Hiko trying to play the edge and still gets in the face of Steel, takes him down, but Fur trades him. Bolts goes down. Now it's going to be Nitro and Fur one-on-one. Who's going to be able to get this off? Fur on lower HP until Nitro just gets tinked. Molotov goes down. Fur's going to go on the push. He's looking for Nitro, doesn't know where he's at. But he should have pushed him back into heaven, so he's going to cross over, and he's able to catch Nitro, so pistol round goes, the pistol round from second half goes in favor of Luminosity Gaming. That's 4 rounds for them now.
Yeah, I mean, now it's just Liquid trying to do the aggressive push on B, which is something you see a lot of North American teams doing this pistol round. I guess even some of the European teams, like, you know, the former Envious was known to just do these heavy pushes on B pistol. It just doesn't work out. LG catch it. They trade evenly into a one-on-one, and then from there, you know, we get the pistol round victory for Luminosity.
And it looks like we actually had a game crash from our producer, so we're going to get back in as fast as we can, guys. Just give us a second. We're going to go radio on round 17, where Elijah is able to take down Bolts. Fur and Cole pushes into mid, takes him down, and this looks like Team Liquid should be able to get an eco here if they can hold on. Elijah with 3. The bomb will be planted at the A bomb site. Steel and Fallen will be alive. Fallen's going to push himself to White Truck, and Fugly takes him down. So now we have Steel in the bomb site with an MP in hand, and he's going against Elijah, Fugly, and a Dren. And he's at full HP. Elijah down to 24. Fugly at 22. He's hiding in a smoke behind the red bin right now. They're pushing up on him, and a Dren sniffs him out, takes him down, and they will get on the bomb. They will get the defuse. No, they may not. I got to get on a Elijah here. Yeah, he's going to be able to get it. Never mind. That was extremely close, but he gets the defuse either way, and Team Liquid will pull off a huge eco.
Yeah, I mean, on one hand, it's depressing just to see Luminosity lose a round like that. I mean, they won the pistol. That's where you think maybe they can get back into this, but then Liquid pull off a round like that. Sorry you didn't get to see it, but it was basically this Elijah pushed through the mid-garage, through a smoke with the CZ, and got an instant triple kill. I mean, that's just insane to be able to break the round down like that so early on and really just crush Luminosity's dreams. And that's going to be it here.
Now we're back into round 18. You guys have the stream again. Sorry about that. Again, guys, we had a crash. We got back in. I did some radio for you. Hopefully you didn't mind, but that was a very big eco that came out from Team Liquid. And now they just need to hold on here because we have Luminosity Gaming trying to get a force buy off in their favor. They're going to buy pistol armor. And, Elijah's going to catch Bolt slipping a little bit there. Walks in a checker room, crouches down to try and check the fence. And look at that grenade that comes down on the steel. Look at all these smokes all over this bomb. Like Hiko completely blind. Not going to matter, though. Elijah's able to get one. And Dread and Nitro on the rotate. Liquid will hold on, and that's a 14th round in their favor. Scores 14-4.
Indeed it is. So Liquid already putting a halt to Luminosity's dreams of making a comeback here. Or it seems that way, as they're about to go for map point with Luminosity only having some Tech 9s to work with. They will be able to buy out some full nades sets and armor, but they're pretty much just going to have to crash the site and hope for the best, as the best option would probably just be trying to rush out of that squeaky door and just try to close the distance at A. That's usually what you see teams do when they're stuck on these Tech 9s like this, but they're going to play more reserve per usual, but Liquid is going to eat them alive with the aggression, but they only get one kick out of it, so it's not too shabby for Luminosity so far.
Luminosity holding on. They're able to pull out this eco, or this force buy again. They want to play for the win. They don't want to play for the tie. And But Hiko, all the way at the other bomb site, will be able to take down first. So now they have the one-man advantage. As Luminosity still trying to battle back here, trying to get into this A bomb site. Nitro a little too quick, able to take down Bolts. And Steel and Cold will be the last two left alive. One is going to be coming out of A main back into mid, and we have Cold already pressed up at the bottom of Headshot. At the bottom of Highway, right at Headshot. And he's going to try and sneak his way over into the mid, right where Hiko is, but he's going to run into... No, Hiko actually bunny hops away, so Hiko might get flanked here if he's not careful. And Cold's going to try and force up behind him. He sees Hiko doesn't take the easy shot. He's going to wait till he can get right up on him, trying to get some more information, maybe figure out where somebody else is. He grabs it, but Cold gets taken down as he runs up for the gun. And that is going to be Liquid going on map point for map number 2.
Indeed it is. I mean, this has been a quick map, polar opposite to Inferno, where it was really just a fierce battle from both teams to the bitter end. But this one has been all Liquid all day. On the terrorist side, you got what you expected out of Elysian, Nitro being those two key aggressive riflers and just opening up things round after round. Everyone performed well, though, in total on that team. And now here on the CT side, they haven't let up. They lost Pistol, but then they came right back at Luminosity with an eco, and now they're just one round away. They do mess up the jump boost at A, so now they just will kind of recover into a standard position. But there's 3 people here already for this hit.
Ugly is going to be right in the mix, but Steel and Fallen both pick up frags. Nitro's Molotov will burn down Fallen. We're going to be 3-on-3 now. Gun advantage in favor of Team Liquid, though. As they're going to win against Bolt with a Silent M4, Steel with a sawed-off, and we got Fur with the...
Eco. Or I can't tell if it's Eco or a decoy grenade with that op-ed truck right now. He's just rattling all those shots with the smoke, not finding
a
anything.
dread! And Hiko goes down at the end of that, so Luminosity will hold on. And thanks to Fur getting himself a 3K, grabs an op for his teammate Fallen. That'll be 15-5.
Yeah, I can't believe Luminosity actually won that thing. I thought that was over. You thought Liquid had good positions there in the A bomb site to stop that. But they made the pistols work and they get around. But Liquid still plenty of money here to buy up, at least on 3 of their players. 2 are low on just pistols, so... You know, maybe cracking the door open just a little bit for Luminosity, giving them a little bit of hope. It's still too early to tell, but we'll see if they can get anything else going this half.
You have to think at this point with how well Team Liquid can play this map, and they have been playing this map, them being able to find one round should not be too extremely hard here. They're going to force buy into this thing in hopes that they can hold on and get that round win right now and be worried about the 3rd and final map of your grand finals here at the iBUYPOWER Fall Invitational. Luminosity Gaming versus Liquid on this map number 2. With Luminosity Gaming taking map number 1, which was Inferno. So if they can get this map, they win this.
Yeah, they need to win 10 in a row, though, just to put this into an overtime. It's going to be quite a tall task to complete, especially how good Liquid plays this map. But they did win that last round, so they give themselves a little bit of room to work with here. They are going to take into mid. The Dren going to get smoked off here, so we'll just rotate over to Truck and have 3 men on the A site. As Fugly is just on a pistol over here, but he's got Nitro to support him with that M4, and a Dren has already made his way over here. But it looks like this could be a fake. They have done a lot of nades at A, but they backed off here, and it looks like they are doing a late mid push here to come up Highway.
Still going to be 5-on-5 as we get late into round 21, and Elysian Company feel like it's going to be an A hit or a B hit, excuse me, and they are 100% correct. Let's see what Elysian can do. Pop Flash comes out, hits the first one. Can he take down Cold? Will get Cold. Bomb is going to drop. That's going to force a full CT rotate coming over. Can Team Liquid make it happen right here? Fur's going to take down Elysian. Hiko goes down in the back of the bomb site, but he ends up getting chased down by a Dren. And Fugly, and yeah, no time. Doesn't matter. They're able to hold on. They can't get in there, and that will do it. Team Liquid takes map number 2 away from Luminosity Gaming to the tune of a 16-5 scoreline. Now we're going on to map number 3, which is Mirage and a knife for side.
Right, so I mean, that just is one of the risks you take being that type of slow-paced team like LG is. If you have one little thing go wrong late in a round after your fake, that's all over off the clock, and that's what happened. They went late B. Elysian, Hiko did enough work with the help of their rotation to stuff it and stop them from being able to get into the site and get the bomb down in time, and they're going to take that second map in a huge fashion. But as you said, we move on to Mirage. It will be knife for sides. We know how good Luminosity can be on this map as a team. They historically have some of the best results on this map against big teams as far as being a huge underdog and taking down favorites. But we've also seen in recent times Liquid be very successful on Mirage. Even head-to-head, they beat Luminosity in the PGL Finals on this map with a pretty dominant score of 16-7. So we'll see if that repeats itself or if Luminosity can take it. But we'll be right back after this short break.
And actually, before we get out of here, before the break, we're going to go talk about the giveaway that we have going on, or iBUYPOWER has going on. That is going to be iBUYPOWER.com/giveaway. Head to that website if you guys feel like getting some awesome free stuff. There's going to be a full gaming rig, a keyboard, a headset, and a bunch of other goodies for the grand prize. Second prize is going to be that laptop that you guys are looking at. Then third prize will be some power supplies and some other goodies, so make sure you get into that iBUYPOWER giveaway. It's going to be iBUYPOWER.com/giveaway. Get in there, get entered, have some fun, hopefully win something from iBUYPOWER, and thanks again for iBUYPOWER for making that giveaway possible. But now we will go on break. We'll be back as soon as this map is going live with the knife round.